forward, do triangle, and then they're over here being like, triangle, triangle, X, jump, and then, like, dick punch.
Dick punch. Dick twist. Give him the old penis popperoonie. Sort of unrelated, but a little bit related. What would you say is your least favorite game genre?
I think, if anything, some of my least favorite, like, one of my least favorite genres of games is, like, the Telltale games. But it's, like, specifically ones that, like, don't do anything else besides, like, let you choose, like, what your character says.
Where you're doing absolutely nothing, and it's like, Frank, what should we do? Press A to pick your butt. Press B to throw it at her. And then that's how you play for 2 hours.
Like, I hate... Because, like, that's basically just saying, like, let's make a movie, but you have to press a button every now and then.
So you can't go entirely brain dead. You just... You gotta be lively to...
Slightly.
I wonder if there's any speedruns for Telltale games. That must be fun.
And then on top of that, like, especially with, like, the Batman one that everyone was, like, enjoying at the time, is just like, oh, there's a few QuickTime events here and there. It's like, oh, that's fun.
I don't like that. I don't know. I'd sort of like it if you just did nothing, because I'm imagining, like, you're just fucking doped out of your gourd and you're sitting there watching the thing and suddenly you have to do something and you're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, because you put your remote to the side.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're... Like, you wanted to watch Batman kick some ass, but then you realize that, like, oh, you have to press a button to make sure his Batarang actually hits the person and doesn't end with you starting the whole scene over.
You know, I think my least favorite genre might be horror games. Especially if they're made badly. Because poorly made, like, 3D environments and AI is very frightening to me. Like, I don't like the idea of something already built to be scary is broken and not working right. That's why Security Breach freaked me out so much, actually, because it was programmed so shittily.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that, like, at the daycare stage where you had to find all the fucking generators was just awful.
Yeah, when we played it, I was like, at some point, he's gonna be stuck in a wall, and I'm gonna be sitting there looking at him.
Yeah, and then that actually happened.
I hate that shit. Oh, I can jump.
This is like the 3D World Bowser boss fight, but
not at all.
Worse.
Oh.
Wario, I got me a car. What you think?
I think you spent too much money on it, to be completely honest with you.
What are you, a fucking Jew?
Yes.
Yeah, be careful. You have one heart. Don't die now, please.
Be careful, you have one brain cell. Ugh.
There needs to be a game like that, where, like, every time...
every time you get hit.
Every time you get hit by something, the harder it is to control the game.
That would be great. Every time you get hit, you lose brain cells and you become more diluted and you lose more control in the game. The more you get hit, the more it controls worse.
Yeah. Like, it gets so bad to the point where it's like the controls are, like, inverted.
On top of that, what if it was programmed really badly too? So the more you got hit, like, the more the graphics just got worse and worse and everybody was clipping into each other.
Worse, the game just runs in general.
Yeah, the game just gets worse and worse. Oh yeah, this just happened recently. What do you think of Mario Strikers getting an update? They added Daisy and Shy Guy.
I was like, great. The character should have been in the base rust. Yeah, I was like, I woke up the morning that like that they posted it, and it was just like, I literally looked at the thumbnail, saw Daisy, and I was like, I wonder who they put in it.
Yeah, that sucks that they just stuck that right in the thumbnail.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, I wish it was a surprise, but okay.
I fucking got that one day. You were at my house. It was one of our weekends, and I woke up really early, and I got recommended on my front YouTube page Kingdom Hearts 4 reveal trailer, and I was like, wow, that's really awesome. I wish I could have gotten surprised with it.
Oh yeah, there's something I've been seeing that's been getting a lot of popularity recently is the new cat game.
Is it that Cyberpunk cat game?
Yeah, Stray.
Oh. Does it look any good?
Graphically, yes. Gameplay-wise, I haven't seen too much of it, but it looks interesting. Like, you basically like get like a robot companion. So like, from what I guess, it's kind of like a puzzle game, but it's you as a cat with a robot.
Hmm. Yeah, it definitely sounds like one of those learning experience games. Ugh. Probably not gonna play it ever. I think I've seen footage of that actually, and yeah, I wasn't too into it. I don't know how I feel about cyberpunk stuff, really. Because isn't that what it is? We just said it was.
Like, kinda, like, it seems more so like a dystopian, like, apocalyptic aftermath where I guess robots have
taken
kind of
over the
replaced
world.
humans. Like this.
Our world. Yeah, it doesn't sound fun. I'm sure it's a good game. Doesn't sound like something I would like. Fuck.
It's about the experience.
It's about the experience.
About being a cat.
That's what they've said about jamming pencils into your butthole, and well, I tried that, and I didn't quite like the experience too much. That's a lie. I never jammed a pencil in my butt.
Nah, he threatened to do it once.
Don't listen to him. He's lying. You're the one who did it. You said... I remember what you said. You said, if you ever leave my site, I'll jam 14 pencils into my butthole. No, you pulled out fucking markers, and you said, you see this 14 pack? You see my butthole? All of that is gonna meet that world. And I said, don't you do it, mister. And you grabbed the red one, and I had to knock you out with a bigger pencil.
Oh yeah, that's something I've been watching quite a bit of recently. Is
Pencils?
I've been watching a lot of SpongeBob.
Old or new?
Like, it basically made me remember the Doodle Bob episode.
You know they brought Doodle Bob back again?
Yeah. And they basically just made doodle versions of, like, everyone else.
No, not that one. They brought him back again.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, so what they did was they had this episode all about villain characters, and they had this whole collage of other villain characters throughout the whole show. They didn't do much of anything interesting with them, though. It was seriously just a line of cameos on a stage.
Oh, god.
They had, like all the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy villains. They were trying to find a new villain, and yeah, they picked Plankton, but the other characters... Who did they have? Most notably, they had Doodle Bob and the Strangler. And they actually got the guy who voiced the Strangler. They got him back.
Wow.
To do fucking 2 lines. And then
Strangler, you're back.
And then Man Ray murders him. He shoots him with a gun and turns him to ash. And I saw that and I was like, you didn't have to do that. Don't do that. Don't murder the Strangler.
He's been through enough.
He's been through enough. You know, watching that episode, I never took into consideration SpongeBob was hanging around a fucking serial killer for the whole episode.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, strangle means he murdered people, and I never realized that until a couple days ago. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, the day SpongeBob met like an actual murderer.
That's what the episode should have been called, The Day I Met a Fucking Murderer.
Yes.
What the hell? What do I do here?
I don't know, dude. Can you charge into the red stuff? I don't know.
I'm dead. Nope, I'm in another part of the level. Sorry, I should have figured that. You know in platformers, when you see a pit, you should jump right into it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, I'm air enhancing it right in that moment.
Well, it's kind of like finding out secrets in it's like finding secrets in Super Mario Brothers games where it's like, of course, that's exactly what you're supposed to do, because that makes sense.
I think they had
the
that.
Really taught me not to.
They had a really horrible thing of that in one of the levels where, the quicksand pit.
I fucking hate that secret so much. It's just like... It's like once you figure it out, it's fine, but afterward, when you think about it, it's just like, the game has taught me that, quicksand bad, but this one is the good one.
This one's good because it's long. Okay, next time I see a long quicksand, I shall go for it, and then die, because they didn't... Yeah, that was my fault, okay.
I guess it's in a way, it's a good way to, hide a secret, but at the same time, it's just, the game has taught me, the game has only shown me that quicksand pits are bad, or, this one thing is bad, but then it just so happens that this one thing is actually good for me to fall into or jump into.
They should have put coins or something in that pit, so it'd be like, wait a minute, why does it want me to go down here? Oh. Do something to differentiate it.
Yeah.
Ugh. On that topic, what would you say is the worst Mario game you've played?
Boy. I think out of all of them that I've, all Mario games that I've played, I want to say New Super Mario Brothers U.
How come?
Because it's basically the same as everyone else's opinion, where it's just it's the fucking same shit again, but with a new power-up.
Oh, it's just boring.
And nothing else. Yeah, the baby Yoshis and then the acorn, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Which, I like the idea of the baby Yoshis, and the acorn power-up was kind of interesting, I guess. But it's how many fucking power-ups are just going to give Mario the ability to fly or glide? I think we have, 5 of those now.
Honestly, I don't know if I can agree. I think a game pissing me off is worse than a game being unoriginal, and I think there are plenty of other Mario games that piss me off worse than that. Like,
And I guess in that case, like, as much like I like Super Mario Brothers 3, but there's a lot of moments in that game that like piss me off.
you know, I will say, I think I would much rather play any of the I would much rather play New Super Mario 2 or New Super Mario U over any of the original trilogy Marios.
Like basically, like a lot of levels in Super Mario Brothers 3 just have like a lot of these like very vague. Like when you get to World 8, you basically have like there's this one fucking puzzle castle where you have to look it up. You or you're gonna spend like the next 5 lives trying to figure out what the fuck the puzzle is.
Is that the one where it starts with a bunch of bricks everywhere and there's a P-switch somewhere?
No, it's another castle level, and it's like right before you get to the final boss castle.
Oh.
And,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You have to hit like a P-switch, there's treadmills everywhere, there's swamps everywhere, there's fucking...
Fuck World 8 altogether. I remember playing that game and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to World 8. I don't feel like playing this whole game. And World 8 sucks.
World 8 is just the most bullshit, like, of like any Mario, especially specifically in World 3. I don't know how bad like any other World 8s are, but like at least they're beatable.
I don't like the, of course, I don't like the auto-scrollers.
Yeah, understandable.
It's the same problem as boss battles, where it's not about my skill, it's just how long can I take this shit before it's over.
Oh god, yeah, World 8 and Super Mario Bros. 3 has those stupid tank stages or boat stages where...
I think they're supposed to be tanks because they have the treadmills under them. Or do they?
Yeah, they have tanks, and then they have like the floating battleship levels.
Right.
And I fucking hate both of them. Like, literally, like, one of the items that Princess Peach gives you is like the P-Wing, and the whole purpose of that P-Wing is to skip over that level entirely by flying over everything.
Ugh. You know, overall, I think the Mario trilogy... In fact, I think Mario Trilogy and Mario World are games that I respect a lot more than I like. Those games aren't very fun to me at all. Especially 2. I'm sorry, but 2 is the one I've played the least because I don't like it very much. Go cry about it. Oops. That's what your crying sounds like? Silly, I say silly.
I do kind of wish that like a throwing mechanic would come back in like a 2D platformer.
It did in Mario Maker 2.
Yeah. That game's entertaining for like 2 seconds until you spend like 3 days straight trying to make one level.
You're
and
right.
be like, now I have to beat it myself.
But I'm not good at Mario. I hate, I'm sure I've told this story, but I've made one very, very hard level, and it was going to be my Champion's Road, and I did diligently make sure everything is beatable, and yeah, every segment of it is beatable, but I can't beat it all at once. And it pisses me off.
I fucking hate that. I've made a level like that before, and I'm just like, this level's perfect. Too perfect.
This level's too good for this world. Give me my ball, you stupid prick. Yeah, no, give it. Oh, goddamn.
I think like the section that always fucked me up in like 3D World's Champion mode or Champion's Road
Champion
was
mode.
yeah, Champion mode.
What but
It was always
but you have a
just
champion?
it was always the dash panel segment, or like the part with the blocks that like change, like the blue and pink blocks that like have a rhythm to them.
Oh god, yeah, that shit.
Because basically to get through that, you have to just be in like a constant like full run.
Ugh, spooky. What would you say is worse, as a final Mario stage, Champions Road or Darker Side and Odyssey?
I have little experience with Darker Side. Like, so like when it comes to that, I want to say Darker Side because it's like Darker Side seemed a lot more difficult since one, it's a like I don't know, it seems there's just a lot more fucked up stuff in it.
It's also
like,
a lot
what
longer.
If Rabbit Man had 10 bajillion hats?
No, that's just Dark Side. Darker Side is the whole big platforming thing. And yeah, that shit sucks.
I have no idea then. I've just I'll say that's worse than Champions Road because I at least beat Champions Road 5 times in a row.
Did you give up on Odyssey before getting even close to the 500 moon count?
Yeah, pretty much. I beat the game and then I attempted Dark Side of the Moon, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not fucking doing this. I just didn't have the patience to do that at the time.
And that's why every time I play Odyssey,
one, I hate I hate Mario Odyssey just for existing, and then 2, it's just like this game just isn't like fun enough to play it in order to be like, I wasted all my time 100%ing it.
Ugh. You're gonna hate me for saying this. No, you're not. It's just video games. I am honestly starting. I'm liking Odyssey more and more every time I play it. I'm having more fun with it. I don't know why.
I guess it's a good game to just fuck around in, but other than that, it's just like, well, what else is there?
Also,
like, this game feels a little itchy. What is this made out of? Eyelashes!
It might just be because I'm playing the fucking campaign over and over again, and I like it because it's small. And I like my little games because I can beat them all at once. I believe you me. I like Galaxy 1 and 2 much more, but they take a while to beat.
Oh yeah, Galaxy takes fucking forever. Or like, at least getting through the main campaign isn't horrible, but like, getting like all the stars in it is just like,
yeah. And it is too on Odyssey. It's just like at least I can beat the game and feel satisfied without collecting everything. Mainly because you can't collect everything. With Galaxy, I'm like, this game is so special. I need to beat it the right way. And especially on that with Galaxy 2. Galaxy 2 is a game I care way too much about.
I still have yet to ever actually sit down and play Galaxy 2.
I guarantee when you play it, you will not like it as much as I do. I think the reason I like it so much, nostalgia is definitely a big factor.
Yeah, it definitely just seems like, hey, you want to make another Mario Galaxy? Sure, I guess. Do we have to come up with another good story? Nah.
Fuck the story, game fun. Though I do say Galaxy 1's story is very nice.
It's like, because Nintendo just sat down and was like, you know what, let's do something, like, let's actually give a Mario game some actual fucking narrative. And it worked.
I think they gave it just enough narrative, too. Like, I don't really want to see a Mario game go past that amount. I think what they did was, if you want Mario game with big story, that's all it needs. It doesn't need cutscene after every level or anything insane like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it doesn't need to be fucking Kingdom Hearts with, like, 13 hours of fucking cutscenes.
Yeah. Or Xenoblade with 14 hours of cutscenes.
But, like, I definitely would appreciate, like, a Mario game that actually has, like, that same level of narrative that Galaxy 1 had. Like, it's still just, like, you can still boil it down to something simple, but it's just different enough from, like, the basic Mario formula of Princess Peach kidnapped.
Yeah. Kidnapped. So you're saying you would like Odyssey more if Bowser also took Peach's castle?
Well, it's another thing we discussed in, like, the Kirby Forgotten Land thing, is that, like, Kirby has way more continuity than Mario does, and I find that so fucking weird.
It's because for some reason Kirby cares about its lore when Mario is like, if they were a person, they would be like, I know my place, and you really don't, Kirby. Oh shit.
Like, yeah, like, with Kirby, like, Kirby seems like the fucking mascot that would just be like, let's just give him random shit to do, and then just have him do it. While Mario could be, like, the lore-based one, but no, Kirby's the lore-based one.